Nothing better than starting off your spring break with a little bit of trials. Let's do it.
Well, wouldn't their spring break started last Friday?
Well, it's technically because that's a weekend.
That's like the weekend.
So this is the first day of missing school.
Being gone. Yeah. That's nice.
Dude. There's oh god, one of these maps. There are a few things better than it being a school break when you're still in school. Oh, okay. I was not ready for this. Not like the first thing on a Monday.
I'm ready.
Are you?
I'm ready.
Are you?
I'm doing it right now.
God dang it. You just barely beat me. That was luck.
No,
it was luck.
Yeah,
it was 6/10 of a second. That's the margin of error.
Yeah.
All right, so we're featuring a new subreddit today. We are not just confined to relationships and relationship advice. We now have Am I the A-hole?
Yeah.
Which one should we do first?
Demonetization's sake.
Am I the demonetization?
Ooh, there's a bunch here. I tabbed out.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
There's one about am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend not to get a tattoo in a different language? Am I the a-hole for walking away from this chick after my toddler pushed her drink over?
Yeah, that one you started going into before we began. It was like, but
this guy was at the baggage claim. And this girl was like, "Excuse me, your toddler knocked my drink over. It was $5." And then he just walked away. And in the post, he said like how rude she was, and she said, "Excuse me."
Yeah, how dare she like actually talk
to me?
Could
have maybe slightly ruder delivery than it's being read, but still, like I would offer.
Well, yeah, I mean, what do you expect the person to be like happy their drink was knocked over?
Yeah.
Like, oh, sir, excuse me, I wasn't enjoying that drink very much anyway, but your toddler knocked it over. Could you replace it for me? Oh my, I'm just so sorry for inconveniencing you.
Although, how would you do that? Because, like, if I didn't have cash on me, which most of the time I don't, like, I'm not going to give you a 20.
No,
that's usually the only kind of
walk over to the store and you'd buy it.
Yeah, sure. But if you're at baggage claim, you can't go back to Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Gate, or the terminal, rather.
That's, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if I would at least, like, acknowledge the situation though, and
not just like if I had money, I would give you some money. You got Venmo? You got Venmo?
Yeah. See, that would be the solution. You offer an option and say I don't actually carry cash. I would like straight up show the inside of my wallet and be like, I actually do not carry cash. This is a cashless world that we live in. But if you have Venmo, I will give it to you and it'll be chill. But just walk away and be like, nah,
yeah, the guy said in the post too that his partner said that he was an asshole or a-hole. Sorry,
demonetization. Yeah, okay, well that's fair. At least somebody called him out on that.
But then he also, even after his partner had told him that he was being one, he had to go get the confirmation. That's also a weird thing too. If like your spouse tells you that you're being an a-hole. And then you're like, let me just check on Reddit one more time.
I don't believe them. I need Reddit to... I think that this person was really hoping that Reddit would take their side in it for some reason. And wait, what the heck was going on there?
I could not bunny hop off of that thing.
What was going on?
I was having trouble bunny hopping. It's bad.
Sorry, Twitch people. I just typed in trials and I clicked the first game that showed up and I didn't realize it was Rising and not Fusion. Everyone's freaking out.
And then,
this looked like Trials Rising. Oh.
There was this girl who offered to go get her boyfriend. So she wanted Taco Bell, and her boyfriend wanted Five Guys, and she offered to go get it. And then at the end, she was like, "I just meant I'll go get it. Can you give me money for the food?" To her boyfriend.
All right. I mean, it's
also,
it's not like it's not like you could just make up for that and be even on like the next meal. You have to.
No. Oh no, you couldn't. Okay, what's happening? This is broken.
This is pretty cool, dude.
Okay, don't restart, otherwise you have to do that shit over again.
Oh, yeah, that would be no bueno, I must say.
Nice. Broken map. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, I mean, if you offer to go get, like, I'll go get some food, and you need, like, you're not planning on paying, ask in advance, be like, you have any money, and then you can sort that out
Also, if you're in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to be like, hey, I'll get your food this time.
Yeah. No, it's cool if there's a dynamic where things can not be completely one-sided all the time. Especially like even if there's a situation where there's a great deal of income inequality between the two, it's like Five Guys. So like, it doesn't get much cheaper than a meal there. So give it a try.
I mean, I guess I don't know how long these people have been in a relationship, so maybe.
Well, it did say boyfriend, right? That implies that there's some amount.
If you're at a point where you're saying you're actually like have a label.
Yeah.
Like obviously in the dating experience, you don't really.
You're not gonna. This isn't like I
split it down the middle.
We just met on. This isn't like we just met on Tinder 2 days ago and we're calling each other boyfriend girlfriend. There's been some more to this. Okay, there we go.
That's the best thing about. Okay, I won't say that.
What? What?
It's a nice thing about being gay is the fact that like on a date, it's just like the expectation. It usually isn't. Like I feel like
there are no like traditional gender roles there. It's just kind of like you're
sometimes
half and half.
Not saying that all women are like this, but sometimes women, it seems like they expect to have their dates paid for in some way. Based on like other people that I talk with that go on dates, it happens.
I'm happy to actually voice what my opinion is on this topic because I don't think it's controversial. I think it's completely fair. And I got into an argument with my stepmom and my aunt about this at dinner when I was snowboarding the other week.
Oh,
because so here is my opinion. It should be whoever is the one making the ask. If it is like, say that the guy asks the woman to go to dinner and it is a pricey restaurant, and he knows that because he's been there before. If it's a place that's like kind of it's high budget, then yes, he knows that going into it. The other person might not have looked into that restaurant. He's the one who made the offer. Therefore, you should be on the hook to pay because you're the one inviting, and it's like you're treating the guests to dinner. That makes sense. If, however, it's more of a like, hey, we're kind of mutually agreeing to get coffee and just meet and figure things out, then it's like, okay, it should be each person's kind of covering their own thing. And if there's like this expectation, if I'm with someone for a first meeting and it's like a super cheap coffee thing and there's no offer, even if I'm happy to cover the whole thing, if there's no offer, like let me get my part, I'm like, I kind of feel weird. I'm like, come on, let's just maybe make the offer at the very least. That'd be nice. And so anyway, got into an argument because my aunt, she is a server at a restaurant. And she said she always, 100% of the time, puts the bill to the guy, if it's a guy and a girl. She gives it to him specifically. And I was like, but why? Why would you do that? That doesn't...
What happens if it's a lesbian couple?
Well, okay, that's obviously going to be a different situation. I didn't ask her approach.
What happens if it's a gay couple?
I didn't ask her approach in that situation, but if it is male-female, she always hands it to the guy. And I was like, that's kind of offensive potentially to imply that like
a little like outdated.
Yeah, because there are plenty of women who are going to be like, wait, why are you assuming that I can't pay for my parts? So anyway,
I think I think people like women our age, they're more keen on like paying for themselves or whatever. But I think there's still like even people like in our age group, there are probably still people that expect more traditional stuff like that. So
anyway, I got in an argument. I was like, that's dumb. Put it in the middle. You shouldn't like establish this expectation as the server. That's not your job to push who is paying for the meal.
Dang.
So, it should be up to the two people to decide on their own.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Anyway, that concludes this first episode of the week of Trials. Am I the a-hole?